Hi guys, welcome to my channel and welcome to the new episode of my channel. And today's episode, I'm gonna share with you a story of some of my close family members and friends who invested in an online investment that turned out to be an online scam. And it happened last December 16. And way back last year, sometime in May, they actually started investing, and one of my close family member joined this online platform, and they invested actually a small amount of money, like 400 pesos, and they were able to earn a certain amount of money, and they were actually promised to be given with a very high return with low investment capital. um, if I remember correctly, yung investment return would be around 200% of your capital. And what they did is just to roll out yung money, and until such time that the total amount of money in their account is increase over time. And the system of Ecomamoni is you need to recruit some people to join you. And it's just like a Ponzi scheme. It's a pyramid scheme. It's a typical pyramid scheme, like in the past, that you need to, invite family members, friends, relatives, or other people to invest the same amount of money. And from there, through the invitation, you could earn a certain amount. That's the one way for you to earn there. And then another way to earn is through the bonuses. There are many bonuses, like monthly bonuses, um, through some challenges. Once you complete a challenge, you would earn uh, an extra bonus for a certain amount. And then the third is you can earn through the amount that you have invested, because it's in earning a certain percentage of profit. It's not that big profit, but it's still, still a money. Like you need to earn 50 pesos, I think 50 pesos or 10 pesos out of that 400 pesos that that you have invested. Yeah, until such time that yung mga earnings already accumulated, and it turned to be, after several months, it turned out to be a very big amount of money. They have saved a lot of money. They have earned a lot of money from that investment platform called Ecomamoni. Um, they actually tried to invite me sometime in July, and because they are sharing to me that they are earning very good amount of money, and it seems like it is not it's not a scam, because they are earning money. And but I'm still skeptical at the time, because having an experience in investment, I have to make sure that I will never invest a money blindly without knowing the background of the company, without any meet up or meeting with the owners, or any signed contract with the owners. So yeah. And I heard and I've read a lot of articles, and I have watched a lot of YouTube videos that this scheme is actually leading towards a scam. And I still have this, and I at the time I have the same gut feeling that probably Ecomamoni is a big scam. But nevertheless, my family members and friends are earning a huge amount of money out of that investment scheme. And some of their friends and some of their relatives who invested in that investment scam, um, they invested a lot of big money from their savings, from their livelihood, from their salary, from supposedly um, a money for the education of their children. and for their medications. So they already invested, a very important of a very important savings with the promise of high return. And I wasn't convinced. I didn't join in that investment scheme, but they did. They did. But I gave them advice, I gave them advice as a good friend, as a responsible family member, and as someone who has experience in investing. I gave them a sound advice that they have to invest only a portion of their money that they are willing to lose. In any case that this turned out to be a scam, then the lost money is not something that a part of their saving. It's just a part of their money or income that they are willing to lose. And what I'm saying is, if you lose this money, you can still eat, you can still, you know, eat 3 times a day, you can still pay rent, you can stay pay bills. Um, that is one thing that you have to ensure that once you invest in an investment plus platform or in any kind of business, um, traditional business, online business, forex, or any kind of business, the amount that you have to invest there is the amount that you are willing to lose. It is not something that you need to pay off your bills in a month or so, or something that a part of your savings that you need to eventually pay for your child's education or for your medication. So yeah, and it went well for quite some time because I heard from them that they are telling me that, oh yeah, we are receiving this profit, and it seems like it's not a scam. But the fact is, they have no existing contract with Ecomamoni. They didn't even meet the owners. They don't have, they don't ask any legal documents to operate the business. So from there, it's really kind of fishy already. If they cannot present you these very simple and basic documents needed for them to operate, then more likely this is actually a scam. But they didn't believe me. But well, that's all that I can do, just to give them advice, and it's up to them whether they will take that advice or not. It's their money to lose, then it's up to them. But you know what? I care for them. I love them. That's why I'm giving them a very sound advice. Because you know, invest. Putting an investment in this kind of investment, online investment, is a huge risk. There's a high risk, there's a high risk of that it's gonna lose, or you can earn high reward. So that's the good thing about very risky investment. High risk, but it will give you a high reward. But if it lost, then everything will lose as well. So it's something like that. And December came, just this December 2024. One of my relative member again approached me, if I want to join the investment with Ecomamoni, because it's just like 400 pesos, and at the time it's gonna increase into 1,800 pesos. So she is encouraging me actually to, now is the right time, now is the last chance for you to invest in this platform, because in a matter of days they will already going to increase the minimum amount to investment in their um, investment platform. So what I did is I did another round of research, and I'm still skeptical. I watch a lot of negative reviews about Ecomamoni, and I read a lot of negative reviews in the internet, and and I'm still skeptical actually. But there's a part of me that I want to try just to see and feel what's going on there, what's the fancy going on about Ecomamoni, because everyone is gonna crazy because they already have a lot of investors in a matter of 6 months. They already have more than 150,000 investors because anyone can invest in this platform because the investment amount is not that huge, like just 400 pesos, but it eventually it will increase into 1,800 pesos. So they are actually trying to convince me again one more time because no, well, it's your last chance to to avail the cheapest or the minimum investment money. So what I did is I tried to you know to open an account, but it's quite complicated in my case because I am an OFW and I don't have a GCash and PayMaya account, because the one of the requirements for you to join or to be able to register in that investment platform is for you to have a GCash account and or pay my account for you to pay the investment amount and for you to receive all the earnings or profit that you had. And it took some time for me to figure out on how to set up and how to register my Gcash, and eventually I was able to register an account, and it took me around almost 2 weeks to to register an account with Gcash and Paymaya, just in case I need a plan B in case that Gcash won't work. So I still have a Paymaya. So I eventually registered on both um, money wallet, and yeah. So and now I'm about to register in their online platform, in Ecomamoni online platform. And that was December 16. And you know what? My family member called me on that day. Just I am about to register an account with Ecomamoni. She called me and I was really in shock and disbelief of what I heard, that they lost their money. Their money's gone. And Ecomamoni is a scam. And they can no longer access their online platform, and it's no longer accessible, and it's slowly sinking on them that they already lost their money and they can never um have it back because the people behind it already flew out of the Philippines. So how can they recover this money? They can no longer recover this money because those people behind this investments platform already flew out of the country. They can never sue them already because who will sue, and who are they going to sue? You know what? So it's a really traumatic experience to them. I can really feel, dahil sa mga boses nila, I can really feel yung anger, frustration, their sadness, their frustration. It's a really, really traumatic experience to them because they invested a lot of money. It's a thousands of money. It's a very serious amount of money, and some of their relative friends invested their savings and their part of their livelihood. Oh gosh, so I was so in shock, and I really pitied them at the time because I know the feeling, and I already know the fact that they can no longer recover the amount that they have invested. Thousands of money have been lost, and even their relationship with one another, nag-start na silang mag-away-away, nagkasiraan na yung friendship nila. And it's really bad. You've lost your friends, and at the same time, they've lost their money. They lost a good relationship with their family members as well. And that is the saddest reality of it, that relationship already estranged. um, I cannot do anything about this one because I already give them an advice, and then yeah, it's up for them to decide whether they will take my advice or not, because I cannot insist this my advice with them, because I understand, I get it. People wants money, people needs money, and the fact that yung livelihood sa Pilipinas ay mahirap talaga, and most of the people needs to have a double income, and this is one way for them to alleviate whatever they are experiencing right now, and to really help them in their daily needs, to pay off their bills, to pay off their children's education, to pay off their medical bills, and all. And suddenly, in a blink of an eye, in a matter of seconds, their money have been lost, and they can no longer recover everything that they have lost. And the only thing that they can do is to pray hard that somehow and someday they will eventually recover their money, maybe not through their through the same scheme, but probably in other means. And I hope that they will heal one day, especially the relationship that has been damaged. I hope they will heal someday. And these are the lessons that we need to learn. And it's a sad reality that they learned the hardest way. The hardest way. It's really hard lesson for them. And looking back, I'm still in shock that these smart people lost money. They were scammed, and I really can't believe. I couldn't imagine that my family members who are educated are actually scammed. I really can't imagine, but I couldn't blame them. As what I'm saying a while ago, I cannot blame them because life there is really difficult, especially the prices of commodities there are really, really, really high, and the income there are relatively low. And who can afford to pay off their bills, to buy foods, and to send their children to school, then they have to make sure that they have a double income or a side job. And this is the one way for them that they thought that could help them to pay off their bills, and to pay or to help their daily expenses. But it turned out to be a massive scam. Whew. Lesson learned, guys. If we are investing into a certain business, we have to make sure to ask all the necessary permits from the owner, meet the owner, have a discussion with them, ask everything that you need to ask, like for example, the necessary business permit to operate, all the paper documents, BIR, SEC registration, barangay permit, barangay clearance, a police clearance, and even yung financial statement to make sure that their business is not in jeopardy, in not in limbo, or not in debts, because even all those illegal businesses, they are actually in debts, and those owners, they don't want to let the investors know about this one, because they are actually trying to attract investors in order for them to collect some funds to pay off their debts. So it's also important for us to ask for the financial statement to the business owners, in order for us to see yung existing debts nila, yung kanilang assets, and if they are financially stable to operate as a business. So, yeah, we don't have to be shy and be afraid to ask these questions and to really ask from them this kind of documents, because it is our right. It is actually it is actually our right to ask this kind of sensitive questions. We should not be fearful and we shouldn't be shy in asking these sensitive questions to them, because this will help us, to be at peace and to get more confidence in putting investment in this kind of businesses. So these are just the piece of advice that I can give you, because I've been investing for quite some time. I've lost some investment, I've gained and profited in some of my investment, and I've learned from it, because I know for the fact that the money that I've invested there are the amount that I am willing to lose. But you know, we cannot just simply invest even a small amount of money if we didn't do this due diligence, checking the background of this company that we are going to investing on. So yeah, it's lesson learned. Next time, I hope that hindi na ito mahuulit sa kahit na ano sa inyo, even including you, my mga viewers, sa ating mga viewers, and including sa lahat ng mga OFWs who are really prone to scams, kasi OFWs, they have the money to invest, and we have to learn financially, we have to learn financial literacy. We have to ask questions, we have to ask our friends, we have to ask those people who are into investment, and to learn from them, and not to invest blindly into this kind of Ponzi scheme investments. Thank you for watching my video. And if you like my video, please consider subscribing on my channel. And please don't forget to hit that notification bell in order for you to always get my updated and latest videos. And like my video as well, and please, if you have time, please leave some comments down below and share as well your experiences below on your investment tips on how to avoid this kind of scams in the future, so that everyone could learn from each other. So until then, guys, thank you so much. God bless and peace.